So this, bearing any other unforeseen circumstances like computer crashes, things like that, should be the last tutorial section for 8.1 Johnny Route. The last two segments are the most Korok intense segments in the entire run. Namika Oz, I believe, has 39 Koroks. I don't remember. I guess it says right there. But yeah, so we're getting towards the end here. We are making our way from Rota O. We're going to go up kind of the west side of Central Hyrule, make our way back down once more, and then go through Castle and make our way up to the Forgotten Temple. And then after that, there's a little bit of in-game cleanup, and then we are good to go. That's it. That's going to be 100%. So we're getting down to the end of it here. So same thing applies as last time. The live split is not accurate. It's just there for my records and just have the Korok counter there, just so I can recall exactly how many Koroks I should have to make sure I'm not missing any. Yeah, so let's get started. Okay. So outside of Rota O, we're going to outside of Rota O, there's this little part right here that you can get Wind Bomb off of. You can get Bullet Time off of, not Wind Bomb. More likely wanted to go a little bit more that way because the next Korok we're looking for is there. It's actually along Gerudo Canyon here. So we went and did those Koroks down there a long time ago, around like hour 5 in the run. And we are getting this one because it's higher up now. We couldn't reach it. So you can use this to get bullet time if you're not quite confident, but we are going to Wind Bomb to that tree next. That was a terrible Wind Bomb for height. That was even worse though. And that was a lag stop. Interesting. Okay. I'll just make sure. Good thing I did, because that was not detonated. So yeah, you would be able to just Wind Bomb into this tree. Okay. From here, we are going across towards the area that's high up from the Colosseum here. In this first little tree area, this will load eventually. There will be a Korok in there. Hey, Sinister. Yep, more Koroks. Okay. Now we need to head to the top of this hill, and there is a Korok on this rock. Okay. From here, we're going to do kind of a distance Wind Bomb. So, however you want to do it to get distance, we are going that way. You can super here. Lots of lag at the Colosseum. We need to drop down and get this bridge. So once we get the bridge, I try to stay airborne here because the next Korok is over here. It is in this tree here. If I can get a clear shot of it, I'm gonna have to land. Unfortunate. Sometimes you can hit that without landing. Hey, 2 acorns though. Yeah, so we're going to be coming up to the static acorn spot towards the end of the run, but you still do need a couple acorns that drop from trees. So coming over here, there is a Korok in this well underneath this rock. You know, I usually climb up on top of the well here, but I bet you could just use this. Yep. So we're going to this tree next. In the top of this tree, there is a rock with a Korok. Or so I've heard. If I could stay in the damn tree. Yep. Okay. So next, drop the rock on the Korok's head. We're going all the way across here. Because there is a Hinox that we must take out. So, that stump right there, that conspicuous stump is where we're going to next. So if you can, try to stay airborne and close to that. Cool. So as long as you see the purple smoke, you're good. The flower chase starts up here. And it heads off to the left here. And heads down this path. Yeah, that's a good point, actually, Sinister. It's very true that that's what happens, especially because at this point in the run, you are so far in the run, and you've been doing nothing but Breath of the Wild for hours now. So not only are these very Korok intense segments at the end here, but you're also like just over it by this point in the run. So usually this is like hour, I don't know, like 19 for me or something like that, 18. And that means I've spent my last 2 days just running the category. And then I have to do all this, you know, just pick up the Koroks kind of stuff, so... Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to deliberately do this, because especially when you get towards the end here, it's all just autopilot. So we want to kill this Lizalfos here. He drops some goodies. You can kill this one too, because he can be annoying. He can shock you. We do need a single shot bow coming up, so make sure to grab one if you don't have one. With the rock here. Okay. So around here, you can see that there are acorns all over. These are static acorn spots, so you want to make sure you grab all of them. You can use the same trick you did with the Fleet Lotus seeds earlier, so you can kind of highlight the ones that are in the water, because sometimes they're hard to find. They're glistening, but they can also be annoying to find. See, like I skipped that one right there. And these are all along the big trees here. There's 3 big trees, and all along the 3 trees you'll find the acorns. And hopefully at the end of this, you will have 30, which we do. And if you do, you don't need any more acorns. You're good to go on acorns. So after that, we wind bomb over here. In the water here, there is a puzzle piece. That Octorok is not usually there, but he's showing up this time. So this goes in the far one here. If I could put this in here. Okay, I'm gonna have to shoot him. Okay, this needs to go in there. Okay, so next we have to kind of wind bomb high up, so you want to pretty much be facing north. There's a Korok in this tree right here. It's in a little cubby hole. No, actually a lot of those acorns were random from when I cut down trees. During this run, you want to pick up acorns as you find them, because you do need more than our static. There are other static acorns besides the one, the like 9 or whatever that are in the ruins, the temple ruins that we just came from. such as what is it? One on the plateau. There's a bunch on the plateau, like at the very, very, very start of the run. Okay, so number count, and then we're gonna shield surf down to Cass. We gotta talk to Cass, and Cass is gonna tell us about, you know, this little puzzle right here. But we're not gonna do this quite yet. We're gonna do a roundabout. There's a couple spots. Yeah, so the Sage Temple Ruins just have the most static acorns in this route. If there's static acorns, you want to be sure to pick them up, just because otherwise you're praying to RNGesus that it works. That you'll have enough throughout the run otherwise. Hey, Queen. Hey, Beck. Hey, Queen Beck. Next, we Windbomb over to the tree match right here. It's on this far right one this time, which is a little bit different. And then after you cut down the tree, I use that same tree to get bullet time. Because next we're going on a pretty north. Maybe a little bit more west than this would have been better. That's fine. A little bit more speed would be ideal, but we are going back over here towards Thundara Plain. We're not going quite into Thundara Plain, but pretty much when we did Thundara Plain, we did from the tower over there, and then we went to a rock circle. So we didn't quite finish this area. We're looking for the race start right there. It's in this, I don't even know what you call this, like little crater going on. That's always what I look for. It's oftentimes raining in here, that's fine. You can Windbomb up to this if you want. I should have speed food going. Okay. Did not want to jump down. Okay, so next we are Windbombing westward. Try to... Yeah, maybe it's best to go south. Because you don't want to hit the canopy here. You can hit the canopy of the trees. Yeah, south is better, because we're looking for that right there. We're going to start this. It's going to take us this way. And we're going to go down a couple dragon blood trees. And then in the middle of it, we're going to jump in this lily circle. Okay. This can be hard to see when it's nighttime, and especially when it's raining, but the next one is right over here. So you want to head north from here, and it's right by this tree, especially if it's, you know, like a white lily or whatever. Makes it hard to see. Okay, so now we are Windbombing west from here. There's a Hinox that's going to be sleeping here. We're going to take him out. We're also looking for a couple balloons. There's one south and one north. Both in similar areas with the really, really tall dragon blood trees. So there's that one, and there's one all the way up there. Yep. And I fell. Okay, so next we're going to take out this Hinox. Actually. Okay, next we're Windbombing west. Okay, purple smoke, confirmed. And there is a Zoomy boy on the far edge over here. I'm gonna grab him. So next we gotta go back up to the top of the canopy here, so we have to get some height wind bombs. Then we got to go that way. So on the map, if you the way I tell where the race starts is it kind of looks like a snowman. So see where I'm heading right now? The area where I'm standing on, it kind of looks like a two-piece snowman. That's how I tell where this race starts. There's dinner all over there. Doing dragon things. He's going back to whatever dimension the dragons are from. Okay, so next we're going to wind bomb over to the ravine over there. Okay, and then we're going to drop down along the side here where these plants are. Kind of looks like vegetation growing on the side. There is a Korok. Okay, and we're going to keep going eastward. And there will be a pinwheel on the opposite side of this canyon here. So we're going to find that, drop down, shoot the balloons. From here, we're going to keep going southeast. And... Alright. Wow. That was quite a costly dead angle. Okay. And I might be able to hit it from here. Okay. Okay, in here, in this little grove here, there's a lot of goodies around, but all we're really looking for is that right there. That Korok. That's at the eastern base of Satori Mountain. I'm going to go ahead and eat something. I don't need to full heal, so I'll just eat the paella. Okay. And then in these two trees right here, there is an acorn in the little raccoon house. If you can stay airborne, keep airborne, and then wind bomb north. We're going to go back over here. So we talked to Cass right there, and then we kind of did like a big circle to come around here. Okay, so we are going to drop... What? Did I drop in the wrong spot? I think I did. Okay, so this is the spot you want. I picked the wrong spot. But you kind of want to aim just at the top of the structure there. But you need a single shot bow for this. So you can either use a knight's bow, which you picked up from the Hinox outside of Korok Forest. You can use the knight's bow that you picked up in Rudanya. And if you do not have one, there is a Hinox that we do right after this that also has a single shot bow. So if you need to, you can just go over there and do that before you come and do this one. It's fine. It loses you a little bit of time, but it's not a big deal, you know? Because you have to go kill him anyway. Okay, so in here, there's a couple ways to do this. You can do a bomb boost in here, which you jump on your shield and then essentially hurl yourself forward. But I just like doing a square first wind bomb on here. Typically, I would be using a two-handed weapon. So I aim against the black there, do a square first. Bomb boost is very... Sorry, I got some in my... Yeah, you can use bomb boost there. It's no problem if you want to use bomb boost. Whatever you prefer to do, really. There's no other place in the game that you can really do a little bomb boost that helps that I can think of right now. So I just prefer to not do it because I don't do it anywhere else. So I figured, no real point to using a trick just once if it doesn't really save any time. But a lot of people prefer bomb boost there. Okay, so now we're gonna wind bomb over this way. There is a Hinox over there. Like I said, that's the one that has the single shot bow if you need it. So this is a little bit different than what's listed on the route document, because I like to come and get these Koroks first. And then after this, I like to get airborne and then take out the Hinox that way. This way I can do a mid-air from here while still airborne. Maybe 7? Nope, 6. Okay. So next we're going to there. Wait, there. Ah. I'm gonna start the race here. And then it goes this way. So we're making our way over to the castle. Still gotta go south from here, though, before we make our final pass into the castle. Okay. After this, we're just gonna go into... I think that guy might have stopped my wind bomb there. Anyway, we're going... Wow, he definitely stopped my wind bomb that time. Wow. That guy caused all kinds of trouble. He did his job. He did his job well. Alright, so we're going to go to this next. Zaltawa. I'm going to use a two-hander. $844. That's the correct amount of Koroks. So I just like to use, left peg, forward wind bomb. Some people do that shrine a little bit differently. Some people actually hit the switch in front. Okay, so we have to get out of the Breach of Demise here. We're going to do a Southern Wind Bomb. And then we have to keep going that way. Usually I don't land here, because we have to pass over this BOGO camp. Keep going to the right here, though. We want to go, like, pretty much south here. Because alongside the river bend here, there is a Korok. You can always pick up a free rush room. So, you can either use a cryo block, or you can use the rock you just dropped to get air. We're going to come past here. Make sure to get that balloon underneath the natural bridge. And we're going to keep going until we get to this rock skip all. After this is a segment where you'll probably want to at least have a stamina food available. So we're going to start this chase here.
Miva's grace is ready.
And then after this one, you can actually jump off and glide over. So you should only need one stamina food. And then we're going to keep aerial, or we're going to do an aerial by wind bombing over to this way. So you want to keep airborne if you can, so that we can get this Korok. After him, we are wind bombing over to this delta right here. Actually, I think you can get airborne off the race. So we're gonna start this race. Yeah, you can. We're gonna wind bomb over to the top of the race. And there is also an acorn to shoot that's hanging from the bridge. Sometimes you can actually wind bomb over and shoot the one. You can shoot and then fall into the goal here at the same time. Okay, so I am running very dangerously low on eagle bows. Probably should have duped one more somewhere, but that's fine. Okay, next we're gonna wind bomb down here near the rupee printing. Gotta pick up this Korok that's near the rupee printing spot. Yeah. I still have a bunch of bows. They're just gonna break while I'm fighting Calamity, probably. Okay, so next we're going to wind bomb over this hill. It's kind of an awkward angle. So we need to go to that thicket right there. There's two Koroks in here. There is a light chase Korok, and there's also one. Yeah, I like to get the light chase one out of the way because it's easy to lose him in here. So if you get sight of him while you're wind bombing over, go ahead and grab the light chase one first, I'd say. And then especially if you have great eagle bows, it's easy to shoot this next one. I have a crappier bow, so it's a little bit harder, but it's fine. And then if you don't have 33 acorns, this is also a good spot to cut down trees to farm extra acorns that you might need to get up to 30. So you wind bomb south. There is a Korok between these rocks. Okay. And then we're going to wind bomb up the tower. You can't quite make it usually. Yeah. That will happen. We grab Central Tower. Said we grab Central Tower. Man, there's so much in this game. Like, looking around in the tower, you look around, you're like, we've been there, we've been there, we've been there, we've been there. Did all the things. Getting close to completing the map. Okay, so next we're going to be going north to that flagpole right there. At the very top, there is a light to examine. Now we're going to be going south by southeast. We're going to be offering the apple here. Okay. So next we want to find a spot we can wind bomb from because we are going to be trying to drownfall after this wind bomb. So I like to use this right here and aim towards the tree stump. Tree stump is a location, so you do need to get it. On the other side here, there is a lily circle. That's where we're going to be falling into. If you really want to, you could grab that flame blade. So make sure you get ancient tree stump there. That is a missable location. Even though we're falling in this lily pad, sometimes you can just not grab that discovery. We confirmed discovered it here. Got the Korok. Now we're transferred back to the top here. And then we're going to wind bomb south. So that we can go to this shrine. Oh, I didn't split for Central Tower. $8.58. Looking good. Okay. So from here, we are going to aim along one of the black lines. Oh no, I hit the ceiling. That's bad. Not that bad though. You can glide over here. There is a diamond in here. So you can grab this. You can go straight to the monk at the top, but especially in this route where we want money, getting the diamond is worth it. It's not that bad. There's no problem getting it at all. Okay, so out of here we're going to be heading southwest. There is a puzzle Korok that we're looking for. We're going to take this one, we're going to put it on the left part here. And it goes pretty easy right here. I sit. Okay, maybe it's kind of hard to... It goes on the end here. I was just at an awkward angle. Okay. From here, we're going to be wind bombing over to this rock circle. It's really close by, so I just do a square first. Grab the rock. Now, after we place this down, there's a couple ways to go from here. I like just doing a normal wind bomb, but I know some people do like a backflip from here. Because we're heading east. There is a light chase we're looking for east. But pretty much you want to make sure you can get bullet time. And it can be kind of weird to get bullet time off this rock. For some reason, that one just doesn't like to give you bullet time all the time. I think it has something to do with the hill and the way it's sloped. So the light chase is in here in these ruins. Okay. Then we're heading over east into the thicket. Ooh, I waited a little bit too long before I detonated that.
Urbosa's fury is ready.
Okay, we are looking for that right there. This flower chase is going to take us up through the trees. You'll need a place to wind bomb from. That's why I tried to throw a bomb early to cut down a tree, just so I could wind bomb from here. Because we are going over into these ruins over here next. Hey, free acorns. I don't need them though, so I'm not going to grab them. Wood, I might need wood, so I'll just grab it. Should be good on wood, but maybe not. Anyway, we're coming up here. You want to make sure you get the location when you come through here. You can miss this location. But you also need to get to the top of this pole. So, location and top of the pole. Okay, so now we're going to be heading along the path here. And along here there is a broken down wagon. In there is a Korok acorn. If you just use a bomb arrow, you can just shoot anywhere near it though and it'll explode. It'll be good. So you don't have to really be all that precise. Okay, next we're going north. Into the Sacred Ground ruins. We need to get the memory, but there's also a Korok that is underneath a rock here at the, like, 2 o'clock, maybe? Spoke. Cool. So we grab him, drop down, get the memory. Try to ignore the glaring death that is the Guardian targeting us right now. Okay. So after we get this, we're going to be wind bombing northwest, or sorry, northeast. However you can get bullet time is cool. Yeah, it's a little bit too northeast. We need this pinwheel, that's what we're looking for. So you can bullet time into this pinwheel, but they move very fast, so do keep that in mind. These are some speedy ones. Let's see if I can save an arrow. Okay. After this, we're going to be running left. We're going to drop down here. We're going to shoot the emblem that's on top of this doorway. Keep going left. There is a race start up here. So once I get up here. Square bomb here is fine. I just didn't have it active. Cool. And then after this, I'm gonna wind bomb north. Uh-oh. You won't get out of my way. So we're going to the top of the gate here. There's a Korok here. And we drop down to the left. We cross the moat, and then as we fall down, there is an acorn in here. Be sure to pull your paraglider after you fire that arrow, otherwise you will fall into the moat. Okay. Then there is a flower chase. underneath here. This is another spot where it's nice and handy to have the stamina food. Okay, so after this, we're going to keep heading to the right side. It could be kind of weird to get a wind bomb here. Remember, castle is extremely laggy, so be sure to look up when you're doing your wind bombs. Down also works, but up is more consistent. Down sometimes will give you lag stops. Okay, so now we're going to use a gale. Let's climb this mountainside quickly. Okay. And then we're going to go to the old 80% route dining hall area. In here, if you have anything missing, you can snap it as well. We do need to grab the truffle. I'll go ahead and delete some stuff. Delete with X, and then A, and then A. Don't delete the Leviathans, you will be sorry if you do. Okay, that's plenty. Cool. So, like I said, Shrun Shroom, Sun Shroom, Hylian Shroom, Rush Shroom, Black Truffle, whatever you need. Zap Shrooms, anything that you might be missing, you can go ahead and try to get that. Otherwise, just go ahead and leave. Okay, we need to take out the Black Lizalfos in here, so we're going to break those rocks, then these rocks. You can just use the Master Sword while in castle, because that's where it is the best. So grab the tail, continue on. We're going to just throw a bomb in here to get that Korok. We're going to jump down like it's 80%. And keep going. We're going to kill this Lizalfos for his tail as well. And then there's a Lizalfos at the end of this room. Gotta get him for his tail as well. Okay, we're gonna come into the library now. We're gonna go off to our left. There's a Lizalfos here. So, gotta make sure to kill him. Okay, we're going to continue on. There's Lizalfos up there, there's one here, and then there's one back this way. So we're going to try to use Furies to take out these guys. Okay. This is an important and missable location. Behind this bookshelf here is the King's Study. You just need the location, but if you want, you can also go and grab this chest. This chest has 300 rupees in it if you are looking for rupees, if you're strapped for rupees at the end. Okay, after we've gotten all of Lizalfos tails, we're only really caring about the tails. We are next going to come in here to Saskosa. Gonna light the torch on fire. There is a skew spot here. there's no normal map inside, so you have to just know which way is north. You can use your square bomb to indicate which way is north, south, east, and west. But you do have to like climb up here. So here, this you can see like that's north right there. So we're aiming for like right there between that circle using my top pointer, that and that. The problem is that it's not exactly consistent and easy to get up there. So I would probably just recommend doing inside skew here. You can do outside skew if you want. It's kind of a pain in the butt. So I prefer just using inside skew. Another reason is like the best way to get up to get that skew spot is to unequip your shield, which gives you ragdoll. So I did that incorrectly. So I need a two-handed weapon. Try to set some inside skew here using the handy-dandy setup. And looks like it's not quite correct here. So run against the wall. Okay. And that is Saskusa. You can see it's raining in here, actually. Okay, so we're going to drop down to the docks here. We're going to kill this Lizalfos. You can sneak strike him if you want to. And then we need to fish out this right here. This has a star fragment in it. Luckily, the star fragments are all routed in. They're all static. So you don't have to worry about them. You don't have to go chasing them as they fall or whatever. So we're just killing all these Lizalfos to grab their tails. These guys also drop some pretty good loot. Continuing on, getting out from the docks, there's another Lizalfos. I'm gonna take him out too. If you want, you can grab the Great Flame Blade, the best speedrunning tool. Okay, so we're gonna exit here. It sucks that it's raining right now. Because this guy will try to shoot you. Tax Slayer 9001. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. If this guy is getting on your nerves, you can just headshot him. Usually it's easier if you have a Great Eagle Bow. I'm kind of running low on Great Eagle Bows. Usually we would just climb up this wall here. But since it's raining, it's kind of making it difficult. So I'm just going to do a little wind bomb back. Ah. But we use our gales here to scale this wall. Hey Noman. Hey Tax Slayer, thank you. So this, you wind bomb up to this, or not wind bomb, you gale up to this wall, and then you gale again to these breakable rocks. There is a Korok inside these breakable rocks. So after this, we're going to glide over here. And of course, it stops raining right when I don't care if it's raining or not. We're going to ignore that Guardian because he can't move his neck on a pivot. He's kind of stuck that way. We got to stasis this right here to grab this dragon part. Cool. Okay. So after this, we're going to head back this way a little bit and then drop down in this lily circle. Hey, Noman. I've been alright. Trying to get used to things going back to normal. It's kind of weird at first. So we're going to keep continuing along this way, counterclockwise, and we're going to drop down and break these bustable rocks too as well. In here, there is another dragon part. And thanks for the follow as well, Tax Slayer. So that's going to be our final din roll part. Now we're going this way so that we can grab this Korok that's on the edge of the moat here. Just exiting the castle area very briefly here because we're going back. We're going to aim. See if I can get it. I was going to say try to go. Oh, I might get it. Oh yeah, we're going straight into the tunnel. So we're going back into this tunnel. When these bats are chasing you, you can just lay a bomb. Okay, so now we're melting this big ice block. We're going to keep going on down into the tunnel. There are rocks around here you could also bust up. Okay, in here, there's a couple ways to do this. You can use Furies if you just want to go ahead and take them out quickly. You can also use something like Mipha's Spear or the Royal Guard Spear. Those are also pretty effective against him. If you don't have your Furies ready for whatever reason. Having Furies ready is also helpful though when you're about to fight Calamity, which is what we're about to go do. So you take the draft up here to grab this Pharaoh Fang. So we should have all dragon parts, I believe, at this point. Yeah, 19 hours ahead. Okay, so we're going to kill that eye and come back into the library. And then we're going to do the old school 80% library boost strat. Let's see if I can do this. I haven't done it in a while. So you place this about here, you stasis. I need a two-handed weapon though. Let's use this. Okay. Oh, that didn't send me as high as I wanted to. That's okay. Usually that will send you like way the heck up there. If not, it's fine. You can use a gale or two to get up here. In case anyone doesn't know, you regain your powers, your champion ability powers, much quicker when you are when you're in castle area. So you will notice stuff recovering pretty quickly. Okay, so in here you can do the Calamity skip. I still have 2 minutes left on my speed potion, so it wouldn't work. I like to do this setup though, where I run against this wall. And then I sit right here, and I will aim a bomb arrow right there at... There's this like triangle right here inside the Triforce. I like to aim right there. And if I shoot a bomb arrow right there and I don't have speed up food, let's see if I have any regular... Oh, I can use a fire. Okay, here. Actually, yeah, let's do this. I'll show you what it would look like. Okay, so I'm going to... Okay, I don't want to swing yet. So I line up here. I keep swinging. I'm just swinging the weapon to lock Link's place in. Okay, so I like to aim. Let me use a Great Eagle Bow, though. Okay, we'll probably break, but it's going to have to deal with it. So I like to aim right about there. I already have attack. You want to make sure you have a Barbarian armor on, and then you release. I don't know if that worked, because he looked like he was moving left. Besides, you typically don't want to kill Calamity here because you want to take a photo anyway. Yeah, the timer is very not accurate. My computer decided to restart suddenly. If Ganon is not there, that means Calamity Skip is working. As long as you do not see him, he is taking damage. Now, you can kill Calamity like this. Okay, he showed up though. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip. Once you see Calamity, you can go ahead and start skipping. The reason why you don't really want to kill him here is because you can snap his photo and save 500 rupees. So you can see I did a lot of damage to him. He's kind of angry. So just make sure to snap him. Yeah. Pretty good photo of him getting ready to murder me, right? Okay, so when you start Dark Beast, do not move, just let the controller go, and it will automatically grab the bow. Once you grab the bow, you can jump off the horse, snap a photo of Dark Beast as well. As long as you're not moving forward, he will not hit you here. So you can just stand where you are. As long as you're standing here where you are, he will fire to the left and then to the right. I like to aim at that tree between those leaves there. Once she's done saying C, that's when I start. Make sure to equip the Bow of Light. So after I do those first 3 shots, I kind of wait around here, and I'm waiting to watch for the pig's breath. The way this works is that he's open to moving right now, but once he does that little breath, whichever way you are, he will aim towards wherever you were. So I use that moment, once I see him do that little breathe out, when he takes that like breath, that's when I start crossing over. This is a little off musically. I should have been here a little bit earlier. Okay, so after these 3, once again, this is just what I do. I come back here and shoot him in the butt. Because he deserves it. But it's the same. You can't see his face, but once he does his little breath, he'll go towards whichever way Link was. So I was a little bit towards the left there when he took the breath. So he'll turn to the left. The final shot is going to be underneath here. You can shoot from the side, you don't have to be underneath of him. And some people like going underneath of him, but he can damage you with his tusks and whatnot, so I like to stay off to the side. However works for you is fine. Okay. If he does not give you any kind of gust, you can just, you know, use a gale. Wait until the eye is completely out. Otherwise, it will not work. Just skip through all the cutscenes because the run is still going here. So this should take you back to the main screen as long as you're spamming plus and X. Okay, then we go to continue. You'll see the star there. That's good. These peach mints are good. Yo, next link. Okay. Started us here. That's pretty good. We are heading to the northwest side of the castle now. We are done with castle. We've done everything we can do in castle. So now we just need to exit the castle. And our next spot where we need to start doing stuff is to the northwest side. So yeah, you see that little patch right there? There is a Hinox there. Yeah, I regretted that. As soon as I started doing the turn, I'm like, oh geez, that's ordinal. So we are heading over to fight this Hinox now. I thought that was going to lag stop for sure. Okay, so here we are, fighting the Hinox. Usually I just use arrows. Usually I still have Great Eagle, but kind of low on Great Eagle bows this run. I was gonna say I'm gonna start using Great Eagle bows anyway. Okay, so after that we have to wind bomb. Not quite this way. That's where we're going next. Crap, it's too low. Up north from the Hinox here, there is right there a Korok. So usually I use the logs there to get bullet time. And then just stay airborne. But it didn't work out this time. So we're going west now. We're going to this tree. Inside the tree is the Korok, and then down from this tree is our final memory. This is the memory where Zelda tries to make Link eat a frog. The Korok got revenge. He got tired of me dropping rocks on his head. He dropped a rock on my head. If you got all the memories, you'll hear that extra clock sound, and it'll play this cutscene to signify that you've received all of the memories. Okay. From here, we're going to continue on, like, north by northwest. I guess that's just, like, more like northwest, isn't it? So I'm going to go like this. We're crossing over this ridge here. On the other side of the ridge, there is a light chase here. We skipped across this light chase. We warped to Monotoma, and we went that way to do the Korok over here. So now we're going to pick him up, because we skipped over him. It's routed to skip him like that, and that's why. Hey, Sloop. Well, it's false Peepo Pace Pal, but... it's really easy to lag stop there. I tend to do it often, so you think I would learn. Okay, so we're wind bombing over towards this stable. Inside this log here is a Korok, though, so we do need to grab him. I tried to pull my paraglider. Ah, I landed. Okay. It doesn't matter, though, because we're going to the stable right here. Okay, so there will be a bunch of guys here hanging out. We need to show each of them the photos of the Leviathans we took. Okay, then we go talk to the anime villain looking guy. Cool. So that is all of them. Okay. If you are missing any dragon parts from Dinral, you can make it morning here. I have all my parts, so 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, at least 2. That's 3. You're supposed to have 2. So 2 of everything except horns, which you need 4 of. So we're looking good there. I don't need to make it morning. I guess I'll make it morning, though. So if you are missing any Dinral parts, now is where you need to start picking them up, because this is the last time we're going to be in an area with Dinral, and we're going to start upgrading. So if you make it morning, he will start to descend from up north there. We're going to head over to these ruins, though, first. Okay. In the ruins, there is a silver moblin. We want to snap a photo of him, but we also want to make sure that we get the Merida Exchange Ruins location. So snap a photo of the moblin while you get the location. And then continue on westward. So the first one we're going to is across the canyon here. You can see there's this plateau here. That's where I'm aiming. There's these breakable rocks, and then down from the breakable rocks there is the puzzle. So we're going to do the rocks first, puzzle second. This is routed so that you start high and move low. The only way you would not have to start high and go low is if you had to shoot the dragon for pieces. So next we're going over here. This piece actually goes where it came from. It just goes right here. It's kind of different. They can trick you there. Okay, next we are going to go that way. And on the edge of this little ridge, a plateau, I don't even know exactly what it's called, but there is a rock to pick up here. And that's it for the pieces up high. Next we can head back southeast a little bit and drop down. We're going back to the canyon floor now. Usually if Dinral were here, I would shoot him now. Oh yeah, since I saw Dinral, I probably should have made it morning twice. Whenever you see the dragon, you have to make it morning twice. That's why he's not showing up right now. Ledge? Yeah, I guess... I don't know if there's like a special words just for like a natural ledge though, or like a rock ledge or something. Okay, so next we're gonna wind bomb along the edge of the canyon here. There is a Korok rock right here. We gotta pick him up. Surprised that didn't like stop. There are breakable rocks here. Very close by the last one we did. Okay. Next, there's like some columns that are in the middle there, you can see. On the left side is a Korok, so we're going to aim for that. Yeah, this area is built on kind of like a northeast facing slant. So getting height wind bombs can be kind of difficult sometimes. So we're going to come over here, grab this Korok. Okay. And then I'm going to wind bomb west There's a rock here to pick up as well. Okay, now we're gonna come and go this way. I didn't want to fall down, but the game said I don't have a choice. Yeah, so we want to be up here on this top layer.
Urbosa's fury is ready.
We want to break this rubble right here. There is a rock in here. Okay, drop down underneath this door here. Okay, so depending on how many gales you have left, usually I would have more, but I had to use summon castle. So typically I would gale up here. But... And... Normally I would gale up there. But I'm kind of running low on gales. Wait. Maybe I should have galed up anyway. Okay. So we need to get inside the temple now. So there is a way to do a backflip wind bomb and go straight through here. You want to stand at a height where you can get a normal backflip wind bomb. Aim to the kind of the left here. It's like aim more to the left. Do 2 backflips. Drop your bomb. I don't think I will be able to get this. Yep, hit the ceiling. If you do it correctly though, you can just wind bomb straight through here. This is a good wind bomb to practice. Thanks, game. I was trying to do a wind bomb there, but Z targeting kind of screwed me over. Okay. So we want to do the shrine first. 892 Koroks is the correct amount of Koroks. So I did not miss any Koroks. There is a flame blade in there. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to pass it up because I don't need it. Okay. Now he's going to say that we've done all the shrines. That's all 120 shrines. Just like usually, you want to wait until his text disappears before you skip it. Okay. So after that, we're going to run behind the shrine and open these chests. This is going to give us the wild set. It is our final armor set. Okay, so now I'm going to use my Gale to get up behind the statue here. Yeah, in retrospect, I would definitely have used the Gale on the outside of the temple to get up instead. Much quicker. I had to use that extra gale, extra 2 gales in Ganon's castle, though. Okay, so now we're going to warp to Kakariko. Talo Naeg. Okay, so we're gonna just glide down here towards Impa's house. But to the right of there, there is a Korok that's been there the whole time we haven't gotten yet. The Lily Circle. So just drop into there. Okay. Now we have to go talk to Impa to get the champion tunic. Actually, did I say the Set of the Wild was the final? Anyway, you need the champion tunic. Hey, Skylar. So we come and talk to Impa. She's going to show you where Link fell in battle 100 years ago. And she's also going to give you the champion's tunic. Hope you're doing well, Skylar. Link up. Hey, I'm wearing that shirt. Good, good. Okay, so she's going to give you the tunic. And then from here, we're going to go finish the Cooking with Coco quest. It is 11:25, so she's not here yet. We do also need to do playtime with Katla. Okay, that was Coco. I thought you might have been Katla. I'm looking around for Katla while Coco jogs her way over here. So we're just going to go ahead and finish giving her all of the ingredients. I'm looking around for Katla because she can be running around now. If you are short on energetic rhino beetles, this is like the final spot where you can get 2. There's one that's on that tree that will spawn at night if you need it. And then there's also one on the other side, like towards the, what is it, east side? Yeah, it's the east gate. We picked both of those up when we're coming in doing the Lac-Naroki stuff. Okay. So playtime, or Coco Cuisine should be complete. And there is Katla. We need to talk to her. No. Say play. So there's 2 ways you can do this. You can do hide and seek and tag. Tag is quicker. So we're going to do tag. You can see she doesn't even get a chance to start running. It's a lot quicker to just get her there. If you accidentally mash through and hit hide and seek, she's behind Impa's house. So she is right there in that corner on the outside of the house. So after this, we are going to wind bomb over towards the Kakariko Bridge. So grab a rock and just drop down with it. Okay, next we're going northwest to the Rockskit Ball. You don't need a cryo for the Rockskit Ball here. Link can throw there. I'm just using this for a spot to wind bomb from. And then if you have gales, it's not a bad idea to gale from here. But I don't have them. So I'm going to have to wind bomb my way out. This is a very deep area. But we want to come over near this tree. There's nothing in the tree, but that's just kind of where we need to go in this area. Down from here, there is a lily circle we're going to drown fall into. So we want to be up top here. Make sure we're solidly on the surface before diving in. We're going to drown fall. Cool. And then there is a talus over here. We're still needing material though. We're still needing all the gems he drops, so go ahead and grab all this stuff. Hey, Turtle Master, thanks for the follow. From here, we're going to wind bomb up to that lone tree right there. There's a Korok in that tree. Okay. So after this, we're going to wind bomb. Well, I was going to wind bomb this way. We have to kill this talus along the ridge here. You can see he spawned in at the last second. So yeah, just one quick fury will kill these guys because these are supposed to be like early game taluses. And then we're just wind bombing over to do the final tower. Square bomb here also works just fine because you don't need height. Okay, for some reason live split died once again. Why does it keep doing that? What is going on with my computer? Yeah, everything's all kind of crazy right now. It looks like I'm still live though. Yeah. 99.75, so I did not miss any locations either. Real quick, can someone let me know if... It looks like you guys can still see and hear me, but just in case, I've got a really weird situation where, like, my browser crashed or something. Still live, still good. Okay. Then I will continue onward. I don't have access to the dock or anything, so I'm just going to keep going. I know what to do anyway. So, from here, we're going to wind bomb to the other side of Dueling Peaks. There is a Korok we need to get. So 99.75 on the map there when you get Dueling Peaks Tower is what you want. Man, that's so worrisome that my computer keeps doing that. Anyway, after that, we're going to wind bomb, or not wind bomb, we're going to travel to Dahesho. Okay, we do need to make it night time. I was like, where's my wood? So go ahead and make it nighttime here, because we are going to be wind bombing over to what's his name? What is that guy's name? Kilton. So we're gonna go visit Kilton here. Okay. Cool. So now we're gonna go get our Kilton medallions. Okay, so we're gonna exchange for Mon. And you want to exchange all of the Molduga parts. So the guts, all of them. The fins. And that should be enough. Now we're gonna spin some Mon. We're gonna buy 1 monster extract. And then we have to buy the bridle and the saddle, because horse pieces are considered permanent objects and permanent changes to your inventory. Okay, then we have to go down and ask him about monsters. So the first time you talk to him about each one, he's just going to tell you like generally about them. So you need to ask him again. Sniff, sniff. You've done it. You've beaten them all. So that's good. We beat all the Taluses, all 40 of them. You have to talk to him again. And for each one, you have to do the same thing. So now we go to Forest Giant. He tells you about them. Go again about monsters, Forest Giant. Cool. So that's all the Hinoxes, all of the Taluses. That's kind of a nerve-wracking part of the run, because if you missed any of those, there's no easy way to determine which one you are missing. It can actually kill the run. So even though it's routed for you to beat all the monsters, it is possible to miss them if it just slips your mind or something like that. And it's not a good time, I assume. It says that it is clear skies out right now, but it's definitely not clear skies, is it? Okay, so we're going to cook the cake now. So we need the extract, wheat, butter, and sugar. That makes the monster cake. Okay, then we're going to head over here to this house. Behind here, there is an eavesdrop spot. So listen in. Go ahead and talk to the mom. Tell her to take this, give her the cake. And then it should be morning now. Or at least the next day. I don't know if it's morning or afternoon. Okay, it's morning. Then you have to run in and talk to her again to complete the quest. Okay, so we leave here. And then we have to go do this quest. We never got this guy. So we killed the guardians over there, 2 of them. So now we can talk to this guy. You can do this a little bit earlier in the run, but if not, it's fine to just do it now. So make sure to talk to him again. He'll give you 20 rupees after you've beaten the guardians. Okay. And now we need to sell to Hudson. Or sorry, we need to talk to Hudson. They can go ahead and start the ceremony now. Marriage. 'Marriage.
Oi.
Okay. So now we need to talk to Hudson twice to finally complete Terrytown. And then we need to sell to Ronson until... Sorry, not twice. You just need to talk to him once. You talk to him once to start the ceremony, and then you talk to him again after. Okay, so now we're going to sell to Ronson until we have 10,000 rupees. Do not sell the opals here. That is very, very important. Do not sell the opals. Okay. So we have sold. Now we're going to wind bomb over to the ferry so that we can do our upgrades. If you need Silent Princesses to complete all 19, you can go ahead and do that now. There are Silent Princesses back here. So you can grab these if you need them. You shouldn't need them, but just in case you need them, they are there. So the 10,000 rupees are so that we can open up this ferry. This is the final ferry. So she costs 10k. And now we have to go through... No, do not sell the opals. If you sell the opals, you're going to have a bad time. If you sell the opals, you're going to have to go, like, kill some frost taluses or something that have respawned since Blood Moon happened. So we're going to enhance away. So we have to enhance all of our permanent armor. So the Champion's Tunic, the Zora, and the Wild Set. You cannot sell these armor pieces, so we must upgrade them fully. Just lots and lots of upgrades. So you might notice that I have this set up to where I upgraded each individual piece first. And then what I'm doing is I'm just hitting right on the stick once. If you have enough armor pieces, they will all be just one page to the right, so you don't have to like fumble through your inventory to find each piece. If I had one extra armor piece, it'd be perfect, but I'm short one, so I will have to get the champion's tunic here later. Like, I'll have to upgrade it later compared to everything else. Why did that buzz me? Was I short on something? Or was it just 4-star? Oh no, I'm short rhino beetles. Short rhino beetles. I even said when I was in Kakariko that there's 2 static rhino beetles, so might just warp back to Kakariko and show that. It's fine. Because there's a fairy in Kakariko anyway. Upgrading everything to 4-star. Okay, so I need to upgrade this. Yeah, she big. So I'm just mashing A and B and then hitting X to skip the cutscene. Riveting gameplay. Cool. So that should be everything. So 4, 4, 4, 4, except for the one we're missing. So yeah, everything's upgraded now except the one I'm missing the beetles for. So I do need to get some beetles so I can do the trousers next. So that's missing too. That's fine, because we have to warp after this anyway. So next we come and do the flower counting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the last one's up in the tree. This will be the last Korok, all 900. So he will tell you. Yep, go tell Hestu the good news. So after that, we are going to travel to Kyoryug. $120 shrines, 900 Koroks. So now we're going to go and do the final slot upgrades from Hestu, because you have to do that first. He tells you he's glad you got all the Koroks, but he wants you to upgrade all your stuff first, so just finish off the inventory. Just get all your shields. Just 3 more. Well, 2 more now. And then after you've upgraded everything, he will finally give you the golden poop. Cool. So afterwards, if you have to do anything else, such as come over and talk to the yellow-faced Korok. Okay. So at this point, we would normally warp to Kano. I'm going to go ahead and warp to... Don't want to do this now. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and warp to Kakariko. To show you the backup Rhino Beetle spots. So, because we need the beetles, we do need it to be nighttime here. It's almost nighttime, but almost doesn't bring out the beetles. So I need 2. Yeah, feels warped, man. Okay, so the first one is gonna be over this way. Right next to the Kakariko store that sold us the arrows at the beginning, there will be a beetle. Hopefully it will spawn here. Okay. So that's one, and then the next one is over this way. So we did this Korok, and then we shot right here for this Korok, and there's also a static beetle that spawns here. So now we have enough. It's not letting me climb up for some reason. So I'm just going to use this fairy over here to finish upgrading my slots. We wouldn't do this normally. This is just an impromptu to show you how I would do this in a real run. Normally I wouldn't do this until later because we have to come back to this area to get the final memory. But I'm just doing it now just to make sure that when I'm doing the tutorial, it, you know, everything makes sense and everything works out how it's supposed to. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish off. Everything is 4-star now. All the permanent items. Okay. Okay, so after this... okay, so this would still be outside Terrytown if it was the same fairy and we finished. We want to go ahead and put on the wild set. And the reason we're doing that is because we're going to warp to Kano now. And once we warp to Kano, the first thing we're going to do is the Pirlu 55 Rush Room quest. We're going to do that. And then we're going to talk to Sesame and then sell to Beetle. And when we sell to Beetle, it's very important that we sell apples last. But we need to sell enough until we have roughly like 15,100 so that we can do the compilation glitch. So we warp to Kano. There will be rushrooms over here if you are still missing some. I believe I needed 4 or something like that. But I got some more, so I think... Okay, so I need 1 more. So just make sure you get 55. And then come down here and talk to Pirlu. Or Piru. Tell him you brought him. Because we are now going to sell everything else. So we're going to come over here and talk to Sesame. We got all his friends back. And just so you know that after you've done that, behind here, there is a diamond. So yeah, we switched to the wild set because you can't sell the wild set, and we have to start selling the beetle, and we have to get as many rupees as possible right now. So we come in here, and we come over to beetle. Yeah, so we'd sell the barbarian armor, yeah. Well, maybe not, we might not have to, but it's better to do this just in case we need to, so we don't have to menu. Okay, so now we're going to say, look what I've got. Do not sell the apples until last. We need to sell until 15,100 at minimum. So start by selling all of the gems, everything. You could sell absolutely anything, including opals. Oh, and sun shrooms. You also don't want to sell your sun shrooms. So now we can start selling all of the gear. Barbarian armor are worth 600 each. That's why we want to sell them. They're very nice to sell. They're worth a decent amount. So is the climbing gear and anything else we haven't sold. Okay, and you can sell pretty much anything you need to here. Okay, I've got more gems here. Okay, so I'm gonna sell all the gems, and now we're good. Okay, so now we're going to sell all of our apples. You want to have at least the 185 apples. So we're going to sell all the apples now. Sell them last. You must have all the other rupees you need before you sell these. Okay. So immediately after selling that, we're going to warp to Hateno Tech Lab. Oh, I should have done a check. I should have checked my my photos. I'm gonna check now. Typically, you check in Castle. So in the dining hall is typically where you would check your photo album to make sure you have all the material photos taken. Let's go ahead and take it now, or check it now. Okay, so compendium. We want to make sure that all the materials... Okay, I'm missing 182. Okay, so I am missing a material. Okay, I can't use my computer right now. Okay, so materials number 182. I am missing the silent shroom. That's right. That's right. I am missing the silent shroom. So if you are missing a material like that, it's fine. If I have a silent, okay, I do have a silent shroom. So if you have one, you just pick it up, drop it, and snap it. And then we come in here and we're gonna talk to dude twice. Give him the sun shrooms. Oh no, you need to tell him I'm good. You can't just mash her. You have to say I'm good. Alright, so tell him yep. Okay, I've never had this snap a photo after selling the apples, so I'm hoping this works. I'm not quite sure it will. If this worked correctly, even though I sold the apples first, when this downloads and it shows you the compendium, it will fill out all of the weapons. All of the weapon slot photos will be filled out, and we won't need to buy them. Ta-da! Okay, so that's why you sell all the apples last. We sold the amount of apples that there are photos of weapons. So instead of just giving you one photo, it fills out everything. assuming that you have the materials photos filled out first. She tells you it won't be free the next time. Okay. So then we're going to go and buy all of the remaining pictures. What did I miss? I missed Thunderblight? Huh. I thought I snapped Thunderblight. Oh well. So just buy anything you're missing. This is where, you know, taking all the photos and being responsible about it really comes in handy. Because if you can take all the elite photos, as you can see, they're 500 each, so that those can save you a lot of money at the end. Okay, so that would be it. He'll tell you that's everything and give you the confidential envelope or a classified envelope. Okay. After this, we are going to exit out of here. I was going to wind bomb, but I guess not. Maybe. It's kind of windy. Okay. So we're going to go down to the sheep rustler quest down here. So we're going to finish this. Talk to her. Okay, and now we're going to do our final check. So 100% of the map, that's great. That means no worries there. We're going to come over to the quest log. So side quests, 75 out of 77. That's correct. That's how many we have. We're going to do the remaining 2. Skull's Eye, or sorry, the shrine quests, 42 out of 42. So we've done all the shrine quests. These, we already destroyed Ganon. This one will never, during a normal game, count. So we just have captured memories remaining. That's correct. So the big one is Shrine Quest and Side Quest. Now, I've done them all, so I don't need to scramble. There's no cleanup here. If you did have to do cleanup, what you would want to do is you'd want to pull up a list of all of the quests and then scroll through them one by one. They are numbered numerically, so you pretty much have to go down until you find one. So, like, you would go like Robbie's research from the ground up, and then you would keep going until you see the one you're missing. So I didn't miss anything here. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the end of the game at Ha Dahamar, Dueling Peaks Stable Shrine. So here at the end game, if you did not get the Little Twin Bridge or one of the bridges for whatever reason, you can go do that now. Otherwise, we are going to wind bomb over to this pack of horses. Just grab any horse, doesn't matter which one. Oh no, it's spooky time. Okay, so we're going to take it and park it right here at the end of the grass. Then we're going to run up here and talk to this dude.
Hey. Hi.
You have to talk to him twice. On the second time, he'll tell you about a competition. And then he'll tell you to go wrangle up a wild horse. We already parked one here. I don't know what's going on with the Blood Moon because it's past Blood Moon. I have no idea what happened with that Blood Moon there. But you can just take the horse, bring it in here. Cheat the system. What's going on? How come I didn't get that Blood Moon? Okay. Then you come in here and you talk to these brothers. Hey, Sean. Cool. And those are the final 2 quests. So you can see, if I come over here, 77, 42, 13. We're going to do, we've already done the 14th one, and the last one, the 15th one, we are wind bombing over to do right now. The map says 100%. And you would usually do this after doing your the final here. But the star map is everything +1. So this is filled out, but it has 1 extra straggler here. Straggler? Straggler. So after that, we just wind bomb east here. And it is on the southernmost peninsula. This is where our final memory is. So when we grab this, that's it. That's where you would split. That's 100%. That's where the run officially ends. So that's 100%. Annotated speedrun. I wish my computer wasn't crashing constantly throughout this run. I have no idea what's going on. Like, it's Chrome is saying error code status breakpoint. Streamlabs OBS is also like nothing is available for me to click on it. It's like Task Manager says I only have 21% memory open, but one of these tabs is also saying not enough memory to open this page. Like, it doesn't make any sense what's going on right now. Anyway, that's computer issues. Yeah, so that's unfortunate that I had all these computer issues. But that's 100%. It ends here, and the reason we end on this cutscene right here is because it's required. It's the last main quest we have to do. But after this cutscene, you can skip this cutscene. But Zelda rambles on after you've gotten all the main quests. After you've gotten this cutscene, this last cutscene, this right here is the reason why we do this at the very last. She just takes forever.
Link, you have recovered all of your memories of us from 100.
Thanks for the GGs. Anyone have any questions? Anything like unclear why we do stuff a certain way?
Hyrule Castle. It is now time for you to defeat